Good morning. I am live. It is Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024, and I'm coming to you 1 minute early. How exciting. We are back in a rhythm. Kids are back to school, done my school drop-off. And I have to say, I woke up this morning a little like, whoa, we're doing this again. We're back on schedule after taking so many days off to not be on schedule. But sometimes schedule's good. It was just hello. So every morning, weekdays, I like to come to you with a channel teaching. It is a wonderful way to remind everybody to live their life with purpose, with love for themselves and their journey. And I just absolutely enjoy being a beautiful conduit channel for my guides to come through and speak about the way the world works. So there's a lot of unlearning happening in my world. There's a lot of time that I get messages and have to really think about them and realize that I'm really back to school. So I'm a student and a teacher. My name is Paula Haick, and I just love coming and chatting about all things universe, laws, universal laws, and the 5D world. So this morning, I was sitting and doing my thing, calling in my guides. They didn't play a joke on me like yesterday, which was lovely. I'm still laughing about that, by the way. And if you didn't get that, go watch yesterday's channel teaching. But the word alignment came very clear. And it was kind of funny because I hit every single red light I could on the way to dropping my daughter off to school. And I'm thinking, and I'm behind the city bus, and I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I'm just supposed to get there 200 yards at a time. And I was starting to realize that I was getting a little frustrated. I'm like, why? Who cares? So what? So it's just going to take you a little longer. And so you're being stopped every 200 yards. Look around. What is this teaching you? Well, besides the fact that it's the morning and I'm working on my first cup of coffee and I'm not exactly patient, it's also teaching me that it doesn't really matter that I get all the green lights. I'll get there when I get there. And the experience that I had really was pivotable. I made up a new word, pivotable, around how my feeling state was and my attitude around it. So I could have went there. I could have been a little like, what the? I'm like, why? Or I could have did what I did and went like, cool. Guess I'm getting stopped. Nice. I'll look around this morning, see what's happening downtown. I'll get there when I get there. It'll still be the same outcome. But the experience that it took me to get home could have been way more frustrating. So this is a little bit about what they taught me this morning about the law of alignment, is that you are responsible for changing the narrative. You are responsible for cultivating the kind of experience you want in every single moment of your life, regardless of red lights or green lights. So when we talk about the law of alignment, and it's been talked about so many times, we're really talking about aligning between the head and the heart. So everybody comes to Earth, this Earth school, this experience as a soul. Everybody has their own unique vibrational code. This is what I'm being taught. This is what I'm being shown. This is what I'm living by. And in your vibrational code, you are coded for things that were predetermined by you to experience: people, events, things, life events. And that code is like a vibrational beacon. And it will bring in all the things, and it will repel some things. So when you're out of alignment, it's like you've muffled your code, right? You cannot vibrate a static key. So when we chat about alignment, we're talking about coming together on this vertical plane, literally, and all the chakras on the horizontal plane, but we're not talking about chakras today, between the head and the heart. So the brain is really just a filter and a helper to help run your physical body. But sometimes we can be so top heavy, so brain heavy, so mind heavy, we forget to check in with the heart. And sometimes we get so emotional and so in our heart, we forget to monitor and realize that we're supposed to be filtering the feelings and coming back to alignment. Easier said than done. We've all lived in our head. We've all just lived in our heart without any logical reasoning, with maybe going down a little wormhole of sitting in despair and forgetting that we are source and forgetting that we can ask for help. So it's kind of like those poles, that polarity, the law of polarity, right? Yin and yang. Without one, you can't experience the other. Without the other, you can't experience the other. So I got a visual of someone with this like huge head and this small heart. So let's think. If we're going to let our head lead, what are we missing out on? What are we not really listening to? We're not really listening to that vibration that we chose to have in this process that acts as your compass and your guide throughout this whole entire life process. If our heart is this big and our head is this big, we are so susceptible to not being discerning and to not filtering out things and to not remembering we are source and there's help. So the law of alignment, coming into alignment between head and heart, is something that we can work on. And I asked the question, okay, how do we get into alignment? And the answer was gratitude. The quicker you can get into gratitude, which vibrates at a beautiful hertz, the quicker heart and mind can come together and work together in the alignment that they are meant to. So it's not that hard, but sometimes it's that hard to be grateful, especially when you're out of alignment and you're choosing to be stinky about all the red lights. So you need to change your narrative and you need to go, okay, it's giving me more time to look around. Or maybe I'm not supposed to get home right now. Maybe someone's going to make a wrong left turn and I've missed that. But it doesn't matter. So what? Coming back into alignment and realizing you can change the narrative in every single experience. It's the power in that. And the quickest way to get there is through gratitude. I am grateful that I actually have a truck to get there. I am grateful that the sun is shining and my favorite song is on. I'm grateful that I brought my coffee with me. So what? So what? The lights are red. So what? Quickest way. Hardest way sometimes when we're stuck in here. Stubborn. Ego. Right? Kick them out. They're not paying rent. So what? So when you feel out of alignment, or you're feeling like you're thinking too much or feeling too much without going, whoa, whoa, whoa. We know that alignment is filtering emotions and feeling emotions. And then the emotions we feel is what we look at and we go, okay, I'm a little worried today. I wonder if I can change my narrative on that. I'm hopeful today that things will come in to help. I'm going to live my today knowing that I'm a vibrational soul being, have a little chat with my brain, come back in and be so grateful that I have all these bills to pay. It means I have a house. It means I have amenities. It means the money's coming in. It's that switch of thinking. So what? So what? It's really not that big of a deal. It always ends up working out anyway, doesn't it? So what? So I'm here to remind you that we can always tap in to that 5D self, that beautiful higher love, that higher self that knows all these things, that we've come back down here to relearn. So I'm going to do my beautiful 5D frequency transmission for you. Through my words, we're going to get back in to the vibrational code that we were meant to be on in this lifetime. The brighter your code shines, the more all the things that are meant for you will come to you. It's as simple as that, but so complicated, right? Wouldn't there be a great machine you could just step into and be like, okay, vibe me out, clear all the unalignment in me so I can just like be a beacon and all the things will just come. Well, that's kind of how it works, except for you are the machine. You need to be the beacon and all the things will just come. That's why I come here every day to tell you, practice. Every day is a new day to start again. Every day is a new day to be in alignment, be in attraction, be in abundance, be in gratitude, be in love. So through my transmission, we're going to do this together. And you have to repeat this every hour. Do it. Right? It's new. It's what we've known, but it's new. We came and we forgot. So here we are, practicing together. Eyes closed, sitting nice and still, just listening to my voice. Taking a breath and being open to receive today. Being open to allowing more source light energy through the top of the head to amplify the source that you already are. Bringing it down into the heart center, seeing this source, this light expand. Having a chat with the mind and having a chat with the heart that we can work in togetherness and community. Reminding the mind and saying thank you for filtering, for being discerning for me, for remembering that I am source. And thanking the heart for leading the way and being patient with the mind, because sometimes it forgets. Taking that beautiful white light and expanding it out. We ask that the frequency of gratitude pours in as we sit and remember that we are blessed, supported, and loved. That we are so grateful for all the steps, the people, and the things that have brought us here to this exact moment. We are so grateful that we are awakening together and that every day is an opportunity to remember to lead from the heart. Filling our bodies with gratitude. Filling the space around us with love. Imagining it grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Reaching as far and wide as you need to reach today. And when you come to a place where you feel that it's harder to reach, come back here. Come back into alignment, into gratitude. And so what about all the things? All the bills, all the emails, all the projects, all the silly fights, the miscommunication, so what? Change your narrative. Thank you for the bills, the things, the people. Thank you for the miscommunications, because they all allow me to lean into my faith and trust and love just a little more. So what? I thank you for joining me here today. I will see you tomorrow morning Have the most beautiful day. If you're interested in any of the other things that I can offer, working with me one-on-one through coaching or readings, check out my website. I am coming back tonight live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do readings and tarot for those people that show up and ask questions. So if you feel like asking a question to the guides, come back. I'll be live on Facebook at 7:30. Okay. Beautiful day. Okay. Bye.